Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your co-host, Ray Sheen, and I am back with another episode with my co-host,
Abby.
And we are here once again on episode 5 or 6, whatever it is. I'm sure you guys are in tune and are excited for what we got going on. And, we're kind of running out of topics to talk about because there's only so much to say. Transparency is key. Abby's looking at me crazy, but I like to be transparent with everything I do. Okay? But today, we're going to talk about the best form of expression. Whether or not it's tattoos, jewelry, fashion, in our opinion, of course. What is the best form of expression? And I'll let ladies go first, I'm a gentleman, so.
I personally...
Actually, I was thinking.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I'll let you go if you want to go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I feel like I probably express myself through what I wear or my piercings or even like, this I guess isn't worn, but creating art.
You mean like drawing?
Yeah, but I feel like there's like kind of levels to it. Like piercings are a little more permanent, even though you can take them out. And yeah, I guess you can switch the jewelry, but yeah, I feel like what I wear depends on what mood I'm
in. So, for example, many people don't know us personally.
Okay.
So, the other day, you may see it on an Instagram page. A coworker of ours made a Instagram post, and she was wearing orange. How were you feeling that day? Give us a kind of an example.
Oh my gosh, that outfit really wasn't planned like that. I feel like I put on cooler outfits.
It wasn't bad though. It was not bad.
If I'm being completely honest, I like the color orange. It's a happy color. I was wearing this giant orange sweater. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I put on like cooler outfits than that, but I do like that orange sweater. I love bright colors.
It was cool. It was a cool outfit.
Yeah.
It was definitely
bright.
Eye-grabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If she walked on the street, everybody.
I looked like a traffic cone.
She'd be able to be seen from miles away. She couldn't do anything crazy or criminal-like because she'd be spotted immediately.
But orange is a happy color, so...
Is it?
I actually, every time I wear that sweater, I get stung like 5 times.
Prison mates wear orange? That's not too happy.
Maybe it's to, like, bring the vibes up and cheer people up. I don't think they get a lot of creative freedom with their clothing and self-expression.
There's only so much they could do. Switch up the clothes.
True. What ways do you feel like you express yourself?
Body language. I think body language is...
But there's not really like a creative aspect to that.
Of course there is. I'm crossing my arms, legs crossed. That means I'm comfortable.
That means you're comfortable?
Yeah.
I think arms crossed means like you're on guard.
For other people.
But in terms of like valid, you just got your sleep done and it had meaning behind it and you creatively curated that, but like in what other ways do you feel like you express yourself to the public eye besides body language?
It would most likely be my jewelry. Okay, I can say sometimes I don't wear jewelry. I don't know, man. It's not really a form of expression. It's if I want to put it on or not,
Right.
Like if I like it, of course I like it, I buy it. But it's like, if I want to put it on today, or if I just want to put on a bracelet today, or just the earrings, it's just like, it's not necessarily how I'm feeling, but rather what I would like to do. It's not really a form of expression, but just a form of fashion, I guess. But maybe the clothes I put on, If I'm feeling, what's the word? Maybe a little gloomy or mad, I'll probably put on all black.
You wear black all the time.
I don't.
I said I feel like I do.
You wear black all the time?
Yeah, black's a classic.
I don't really see
It goes
you.
with everything.
I only seen you wear black, all black once.
Oh.
And maybe that's because I don't pay attention often.
But see, that's the beauty about other creative outlets is because, I mean, valid, you can get like more tattoos and express yourself that way, but I feel like there's a little more wiggle room. Like, in terms of, you talked about like how you're feeling one day might affect how you dress.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoos are a little more permanent, obviously.
Yeah. But that would probably be more of a longer term feel.
Yeah, but it's just cool because you can get to see like other people's, I guess like creative expression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because although there are a lot of like repetitive tattoos, sometimes you see like really different and unique pieces.
Yeah, I mean, unique pieces aren't as common to come by. Because I see a lot of lions and clouds.
Oh, you're saying they are like hard to come by?
Are hard to come by.
Yeah,
You know,
I would agree.
I don't think much people put that much creative ideas behind tattoos other than just to get a tattoo.
Do you think, I'm not saying everyone, but do you think most people get tattoos keeping in mind like what other people are going to think about them and like how aesthetic it would look to others? Or do you think for the most part they like full send it and get whatever it is for themselves?
I think both, right? Many people do things in order to gain attention from other people. Many people do things for their own liking, and you know sometimes those may play coherently, right? Because many people want to wear something they like, but want other people to like what they wear. You know, especially if they're people pleasers.
Or if they want to be like perceived a certain, not necessarily perceived a certain way, but if they want their creative expression to be, I guess, digested a certain way by the eyes of others.
Could you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, like if I was trying to like convey something through self-expression, like I kind of would, depending on how I'm executing it, I might think of how other people might take it, you know?
Yeah, I see that. I can see that.
But do you think it's okay to be like completely selfish, or do you think people should keep in mind like how their creative expression might be taken by others? Because I personally kind of appreciate the people that don't care.
Same.
Even if it looks crazy, I'm like, you know what? They did what they want. Like,
I
they did it
agree.
for them.
I agree. This is kind of off topic, but it might play into the topic. But I find people who are just confidently themselves, authentically, like just the most appealing people. You know.
Yeah, because it's like they do everything exactly that, like for themselves. They're not doing it for anyone
For
else.
people, and it may come like some people who do stuff for other people may come off as a facade, and it's just you can feel the unauthenticity.
Of it.
Right.
Yeah, you can spot that from a mile away.
I had a coworker. Oh my goodness! I'm not laughing at him, but it's just funny because he used to like come every day and sing pirate songs and
What?
wear like a big ass pirate hat to work and just be like, you know them old tunes like
Wait, what's this? You're just saying he was like authentically himself.
right.
Oh, okay.
I always found that like just cool, like how he just be himself and didn't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
he would just always be in a happy mood singing pirate songs. Someone used to be coming up and be like, "Ahoy, welcome." Da, 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 da. I'm
That
like
is crazy.
non-stop the whole day. He be in his own little world thinking he's a pirate. I used to be like, damn, like
Does he have pirate tattoos?
no,
No.
he should have.
He should have.
He should
Honestly.
have. He did have a scruffy pirate beard though.
That's insane.
He did have a scruffy pirate beard. It was just part of the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Just part of the aesthetic. Anyways.
2 weeks.
Yes. Do you think tattoos are romanticized too much?
I think the people that like romanticize them too much, maybe. But I don't think everyone like. I don't think the population as a whole like romanticizes it. It's like if you want to get a tattoo, like go get a tattoo. It's not that deep.
Right.
But like, there's always people that romanticize things a little too much.
That's true. That's very true. But even the general public, like I wouldn't say the whole mass, but
I don't think the public as the whole romanticizes it. I feel like it's pretty staggered in how people like people's thoughts on tattoos. Everyone's opinion is kind of different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's going to be people like... I don't know. Like, I feel like tattoo artists maybe, like, are obsessed and, like, romanticize with tattoos because, like, that's their job, that's their work, that's their outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, in that sense... Well, I'm never going to tell people to, like, stop romanticizing over what they're passionate about. But, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, don't say that because there's definitely some things that some people need to stop romanticizing.
Oh, definitely. But I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, if it's your creative outlet and it's, like, something that makes you happy, like...
Yeah, don't.
Like, love it. Enjoy it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Me, on the other hand, I think it is a little romanticized. Just in...
Like, by Gen Z.
Yeah, by Gen Z especially.
Or, like, do you remember in COVID when, like... I feel like that's when I saw, like, on TikTok during quarantine, like, so many people came out the woodworks getting, like, so many tattoos. Like, just covered.
I didn't see that.
And then people were like, oh, like, this looks really cool. And it was, like, very trendy for a minute. Not necessarily, like, their specific tattoos, but just, like, the aesthetic of, like, being covered. And it's kind of funny. Some of the people I still kind of keep up with. And I don't know. I feel like they've kind of slowed down.
What, like the whole body covered?
Yeah.
And
Or,
COVID.
like, having their whole body be, like, have you seen, like, some people get, like, really tatted, but I think it's really cool when, like, all of their pieces are, like, symmetrical.
Right.
So, like, they always say, like, you could, it looks like you could fold them in half and it would, like, match. You know, like, they get a tattoo, like, on their left shoulder, but it'd be, like, identical on
to the right.
their right.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, so on and so forth. I think that's pretty cool.
Okay, I can see that. I did see, like, let me see before.
But even if the tattoos are basic, I feel like there's, like, creative expression in that because, like, it was very curated that you, like, laid it out a certain way and you want all your tattoos to be symmetrical. Like...
Yeah, that's definitely impressive.
It is artistic.
Absolutely. I think artistic tattoos are nice. Especially if they have meaning behind it or it just looks like it fits into one piece.
Yeah, I just think it's cool when people, like, do what they like. I don't know. I've always thought, like, tattoos really don't have to have a meaning. If they do have a meaning, like, more power to you. But, I don't know. If you love something, like, and you want to get it tatted, then get it tatted.
But you don't think it should have a meaning?
It doesn't necessarily have to be... Like, me, like, if I... Like, I love art. Like, different art pieces and, like, paintings and stuff. But if there was, like, something from an art piece that I really loved and I just loved it enough to, like, want it on my body forever,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to have a meaning. It's like, I loved this piece and I wanted it on me and now I have it tattooed permanently.
Okay, so say you're in this slump, right?
Okay.
You feel bad, you know, it's gloomy, the weather's dark, your friends called you lame, they don't want to hang out with you, you know, and you feel like, damn, man, I don't feel like myself no more.
I would not. That sounds like the most terrible time to do, like, a permanent body modification, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, I want to be confident where I'm at and, like, really... That's just me, though. Because I know some people, like, would get themselves out of a rut by doing something, like, really spontaneous.
So you wouldn't be like, you know,
that's just not me, though.
Just to reach a little closer to my final form, I'd get this tattoo, right? I don't know. Your arm, collarbone.
Me?
Yeah.
What's the question you're asking?
If you just in a, like down, like when you just get out this slump, no tattoos.
Like I said, I don't think I would do that to get myself out of a rut. I feel like I would do that in like when I'm feeling on top of the world, more so like in a rut.
Okay. So
Or even if it was something I'd been wanting for a while, then just like, okay, now's the time.
this is not tattoo related, but what would you do if
Yeah.
you're like down?
To get myself out of a rut?
Right. Rut. I've never heard that.
What would I do? I don't know. Typically when I'm like in a funk, I realistically will rot on social media. But when I push myself, I mean, rotting is only like, it only feels good so long. You know what I'm saying? Then you kind of start to be like, okay, I rotted a little too much.
What is too much? Like, what is too much rotting? What does that look like?
Like, I don't like going to bed at night and then realizing, like, dang, like, I really didn't do anything with my day. So I try and make my days worth it. Like, I don't want to go to bed and be like, I should have cleaned the house today. I should have studied. I should have pushed myself more. I like going to bed at night knowing I did enough.
That's good.
And,
That's good.
but yeah, I'd probably, like, force myself to, I don't know. My mom always said, like, if you're feeling down, like, and you don't know what to do, just clean. So then if you clean, you know, you're kind of like not consciously thinking about yourself being in a funk or whatever. But then by the time you're done cleaning, your like environment is clean. So you'll like kind of have like a pick me up.
Attitude.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm not really impulsive. Like I do more like self-care things to pull. It depends on the rut. I don't know. A bad day is different than like traumatic stuff happening in your life. Or chapters of your life closing.
I feel it.
Because I feel like if you're having like major life changes, then yeah. I definitely know people who like get themselves out of a rut by getting a tattoo.
No, that's crazy. That'd be a little too spontaneous.
Not necessarily. I mean, it all goes into like, some people plan out their tattoos and some people don't.
Well, if it's planned out, then, you know, and you get it during the run, then that's something else. But if you're like, I'm in a rut, I'm just going to get a tattoo just to get one.
But I've seen a lot of like unplanned tattoos that look great. Maybe that's just my opinion. I don't personally think it has to have like a lot of meaning behind it.
Yeah.
If you love it and you want to get it on your body forever, do it. It's your body, you know.
Facts.
It's not on me forever.
What if someone was like getting dumbass?
I've actually given someone a tattoo.
You drew a tattoo?
In high school.
With like real?
And it was like a stick and poke, which probably doesn't count. But we were like 17. What do you mean?
What is a stick and poke?
You get like a needle with ink and you like poke it.
Did it work?
It did. They still have it. Actually, one of my friends that was there that night, she's like getting a lot of her tattoos removed right now. And she got that one removed.
How does that feel? Did she tell you how that feel?
What, the laser removal? They said it hurts. They said it feels like rubber bands like kind of popping on you. But I think it essentially kind of like just burns the top layer of skin a little bit and then it kind of heals over time. But you have to go back for multiple sessions.
That's a creative way of saying a rubber band is just popping off on you.
Yeah.
That hurts.
And actually, when I graduated high school, I was going to go get my first tattoo like very spontaneously. We went up to Charlotte, North Carolina for her graduation. And like all of our friends were there. And we were just kind of like bored and we were like, let's go to the tattoo shop. And so we all hop in the car. And literally as we're like going down the parking deck, we get in a car accident. Everyone was fine. But we were like, that's a sign. We probably shouldn't go get spontaneous tattoos.
What was the tattoo going to be? Is it all the same?
Oh no, we weren't getting like matching tattoos. Everyone kind of had like a little something in mind.
What you was going to get?
I don't really know. I can't remember what I had in mind.
It was like after graduation?
Yeah, I just remember being like, oh my god, like this is a sign. We shouldn't go get a tattoo. I was like, yeah, we definitely have to go back home now. Back upstairs. She ended up still getting hers once we left, though. And that's actually one of the first ones she got removed.
Really?
Yeah, but the girls that I stick and poked in high school, it's funny because I still talk to. There was like 3 girls that got a tattoo. I didn't get a tattoo that night. I was really close, but now it's just kind of funny because all of them like, they always complain. They're like, these stick and pokes, no hate, just kind of look like shit now because they're like they were, very much done at home.
Where did they get it at?
Like right here, right here.
Was it small?
Yeah, my friend got like, they were so silly. My friend got like a pine tree, and then my other 2 friends, they wanted this like abbreviation for something, and I was like, I don't want parts in this because I don't want you to regret it.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, no, I'm not gonna regret it. We just
Then they
have a
regretted
steady
it.
hand. Not necessarily regretted it. It was just like
Did he get
probably
it?
not a tattoo they would get now.
Did he get a laser removed?
One of my friends did.
The
I think the other 2 girls still have their tattoos.
initial.
Hmm?
The initial one.
The abbreviation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. They got it removed.
No, one of the girls did. There was 3 girls, and 2 of them got the abbreviation, but only 1 girl out of the 3 got her tattoos removed. But that's because she's like just getting multiple tattoos removed.
Okay.
So I guess in a sense, tattoos aren't that permanent. But maybe you just know what you're getting yourself into.
But it just looked like it was never there.
I was a little intrigued to see how that would go because she is like very pale and like fair skinned. But yeah, no, like I was really impressed because I always thought if you get tattoo removals, like there's still like shadowing and stuff. And
There was none of that?
well, after the first few sessions, yeah, but like some of her tattoos, I really can't tell were there if I didn't know, which is just really surprising.
If you look closely, you can see though.
I don't know. I've seen her virtually because she doesn't live like in Georgia anymore. But
Okay.
next time I go, I'll take a peek, I guess.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have any comments, leave it in the comment section. AC, if you listen to this, man, we miss you. We'll see you around town. Is there anything you want to say?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I got one more question. What is your personal symbol?
My what?
Personal symbol.
What is that?
It's like, okay, let me give
What
you
is that?
let me give you an example. My personal symbol is an 8-ball.
Oh.
Right. Like, and the reason why is because my first name is 8 letters. My middle name is Octavio. Is 8. Last name 8 letters. I was born on the 8th.
Oh, this is like very constructed.
Right.
I don't know why my mind automatically thought to like what emoji is like my favorite. Do you use the 8-ball emoji a lot? Is that what you're saying there?
No, I don't.
Everyone has a personal symbol. I don't know. Maybe a key? Is that corny?
It's kind of like not well thought out.
I mean, but it's straight to the point.
Your last name's Key. It's not really like.
I don't know.
It's not really like.
I don't really know if I have like a symbol.
You can say the Key then.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess it'd probably be a key. I've never thought about like what is. At first I was like, you're talking about like a zodiac sign? What do you mean?
Absolutely not. Definitely not that. Y'all let us know in the comment section, what is your personal symbol?
Bonus points if it's an emoji.
No, actually no bonus points if it's an emoji. For her maybe, for me it's minus points. Bonus points if it's an 8-ball.
I don't know if many people like have a symbol.
Pretty sure
kinda crazy.
people, I won't say many people, but the cool kids do.
I guess I'm not that cool.
The cool kids do. It's okay, you part of the group too, you got a key.
Maybe.
No. I inducted you in. You part of the cool kids now.
Anyways. I think that wraps up the episode.
Yeah, adios. We'll talk. We'll see you soon.
Tune in to the social platforms, Instagram, TikTok, our website, Beyond.the Inc.
Yes.
And subscribe.
Yes.
And comment.
All right. Bye-bye.